Hi guys, right, I'm Andy from What's Cooking with Andy. Now a few weeks ago I got brave and I challenged Penn from In the Kitchen with Penn for a cook-off to do a stew. So Penn accepted. I thought she would, to be honest. So I'm a bit nervous now. Now it's coming down to the actual cooking of it. But tonight I'm going to do a beef stew. So yeah, this is my version of a beef stew. Hopefully you'll enjoy the video and we'll see what's coming up next. Right, so I'm using a little bit of oil, Irish beef diced, salt and pepper, carrots, leek, celery, potatoes, onion, bit of garlic and some pesto to thicken it up. I did want to use a stock cube and a oxo cube, but I forgot them at the other house. So unfortunately I've got to use what I've got, and hopefully it'll be a good meal. Right, so this one ring thing, because I've not moved into the house yet, so my cooker's still at the other house. So this one ring thing is what I'm using. This little pot, not so little, but that's the pot I'm using. Put my steak there a minute. Right, got my green recycle bag. I know you can't see what I'm doing, so if I move that back a bit so you can see, I know it's not much to see, but so my celery, get rid of the nasty bits. Right. I'm just going to roughly chop my celery. Again, get rid of your crappy bits, your stringy bits. This is how I was taught to, do you know what I do need? Because if my missus sees this, chopping board, because if my missus sees that I'm not using the chopping board, my head. Right, I'm going to cut up 2 more. I'm not going to show you that. I'm not going to bore you whilst I just cut up celery. Right, that's them 2 celeries done. Right, now I don't know if you agree with me, but I don't peel carrots. I just cut the 2 ends off. So I've got 4 carrots. And then roughly chop them. Really? Right. Again, I won't bore you whilst I chop carrots. Right. In with the carrots. I'm going in with just a little bit of oil. And now a little pinch of salt. I've just had to buy all this from Tesco's. The only thing I didn't buy was the gravy granules. Hence why all the wrappers are still sealed. Right, a bit of pepper. Give that a stir. Let that do what that's doing for now. Right, I'm going in with the leek. Half a bag. Now I'm going to chop up the onion and then I'll be back. Right, roughly chop my onion, that's going in. Give it all a stir. And in goes my meat. Not the paper. Really? Right, going to turn that down for, that's off, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's on number 4, which is on low light on this one, and I'll be back soon. Right, so I cut and washed my potatoes and peeled them. Just sticking them in for now. So up to now, I've added no water. I'm going to add my garlic now. A little dribble of garlic. And a bit more salt. Only a bit. Now is when I would have added my stock pot and my oxo cube if I would have brought them, but like a nugget, I forgot them. So turn that up. I'm just going to let this do what it's doing, and then I'll add the water and then get it cooking. So lid back on, let it do a bit of steaming and cooking in there for 10 minutes, and then I'll add the water. So I've got the kettle on. Can you actually see it? That's how it's looking at the minute. I'm not good at this camera angles. Right, so in with the water, turn that up to max, put that lot so it's all underwater. And I'll add a bit more pepper. Give it one last stir and then let it do what it's got to do for 20 minutes, half an hour. I'm missing my stock pot and my oxo to make it look nice and a bit better. Right, so that's not just boiling in just water. I'm going to add a bit of gravy granules, just a little bit, just so it's got a bit of flavour soaking into it whilst it's cooking, to act as like an oxo. Otherwise it'll just taste like water and boring. What's your go-to stews? Mine normally is a corned beef hash. Love corned beef hash. Can't beat it in my eyes. Again, just a bit, just so it's not completely boiled in just water and a few veg. Give it some sort of flavour. I'll try. And guys, if it is really, really rubbish, I will be saying. I'm not one of them that'll be like, oh, this is beautiful if it's nasty. So, just so you know. So, there it is, just boiling away. Some of the carrots are still a bit hard, so just keeping it going for a bit longer. Right guys, so I forgot to do this at the beginning. The total cost of this came up to £15.88. The dearest thing was the diced beef at £4.49. The salt £2.10. The potatoes £2.40. But again, I've not used all the potatoes, I've not used all the carrots, I've not used all the leek, all the celery. So I suppose you could cut it in half. So half of 15 is £7.50. Call it £8. £8 for this meal. Like I say, I had the gravy granules already at home. Really, the salt and the pepper are staples, but because I've bought them, it's part of the meal. Right, now I'm going to add my gravy granules and turn it down and let it simmer for a little while. That lid's bloody hot. So I'm going to put in my gravy. I like quite a bit because I like it thickish. Turn that down so it can simmer. I'm just going to let it simmer so it thickens up nicely, and then we'll give it a taste test. I'll bring you down so you can have a look. Right, there it is, just turn it down a bit more. So I'm just going to let that blip away for 15-20 minutes and just finish it off, let it thicken up and do what it's doing. But up to now, that's what it's looking like. Right, that lid's still hot. Where did I put my towel? Right. Oh yes. That looks just how I like it. Back in a sec. Right guys, so there it is. My beef stew. Right, let's give it a taste test. So, let's give it a go. The meat's nice, it's got a bit of a chew to it. It's not melting in your mouth beef, it's because I've not done it in the oven for hours. The gravy, it's nice, it's thick. It's how I like it. The orange things. I'm not really a veg lover. They've still got a bit of a crunch to them. For me, they're not soft enough. Try a bit of the onion and the celery and a bit of carrot. Right, the celery has still got a bit of crunch. I don't mind that a bit crunchy. But this pot's hot. Burning my hands. Right, so is it nice? Yeah, it's nice. Is it the best one I've ever done? No, it's not. But I think that's because I didn't have the OXO cube and I didn't have the flavours. Stock pot. I didn't have the stock pot and I didn't have the OXO. So it didn't infuse all them flavours straight away into the everything. Would I do it again? Yeah, I would. Right, that beef, it's like chewing gum. Not gonna lie to you, it's very chewy. The only thing I can't do with it is blow bubbles. But anyway, if you'd like to go over now to In the Kitchen with Penn and watch her video, or if you've come over and watch mine, then go back over to Penn's and vote on her poll on which stew you preferred. Thanks for watching. If you don't mind giving it a cheeky little sub, I wouldn't complain. If not, it doesn't matter. So, thanks a lot. See you all soon. Ta-ra for now.